Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, all of. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
How are you
morning,
all?
Ma'am, we are fine. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes,
I'm
we are fine. How are you?
I'm
Thank you for asking. Okay. So, everybody is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone who's remaining?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Snehil is remaining. Yes, he is remaining. मैम नहीं जो थोड़ी क्लास में आता है
Sorry?
और स्नेहिल क्लास नहीं करता तो क्या? उसका नुकसान है, हमारा तो फायदा है ना.
क्या बोल रहे हो? Just mute yourself. Take your stuff and sit properly.
मैम परसों मेरा बर्थडे.
Sorry?
मैम आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही है. मैम आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही है.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Oh, see? बेटा यहाँ पे तो बच्चे से नेटवर्क है.
Ma'am, your
voice is not clear.
So I'm going to share my screen and February is my birthday. You saying me that 4th February को उसका birthday है. Okay. We will celebrate on that day. Okay, you?
Thank you, ma'am.
चलो. Share my screen. Let me know. Is it visible to everyone? Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, these are the exercises of our chapter 13, the sun, moon and stars, right? So, let's understand. Exercise 1, objective type questions. Exercise A, fill in the blanks with the correct word. So, you have to write down you have to fill all the blanks with the correct word which is given here, okay? And whose mic is on? Snehil. Chalo. So, our first blank is The earth goes around the sun in its blank. If we all know that earth moves around the sun, right? तो वो किस पे? On its orbit or track? It is the answer, orbit. Very good. So write down orbit here. Now see the second one. The moon is the earth's blank. Telescope or satellite? Moon क्या है अर्थ का? Satellite है या telescope है? Answer me. Satellite. Very good. So answer is satellite. Write down the satellite in second blank. See your handwriting should be very neat and clean. आराम से लिखो. कोई भी जल्दी नहीं है. Okay, your spelling should be correct. And make sure that you are writing spelling by your own. Okay, don't copy. Okay. Now third one, the holes on the moon are called blank, craters or phases. What is the answer? Craters. Very good. So write down in the blank. Now see the fourth one. The instrument that helps us to see far off objects is called a blank. Microscope or telescope? क्या बोलेंगे? If we want to, very good, if we want to see the far off objects, we use a telescope, right? So take the telescope and write down in a blank. Now see the last one. The blank is constellation. Options are the Hunter and Aryabhatta. Who's the constellation? See, Aryabhatta is the astronomer, right? The Indian astronomer. And the Hunter is a constellation. So write down in a blank. Very good. Yeah. So this is our exercise A. Now see the exercise B. You have to write T for the true and F for the false statements, right? So these are the statements. First one is there are many craters on the moon. There are so many craters on the moon. So is it true? Yes. Second one is Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil Armstrong was the first person who landed on the moon. Moon लिखा है. So yes, this is also true. नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग ही था जिसने क्या करा था? फर्स्ट स्टेप है जो मून पे लिया था, राइट? सो राइट डाउन टी फॉर दिस. थर्ड वन इज न्यू मून लुक्स बिग एंड ब्राइट. न्यू मून, हैव यू एवर सीन अ न्यू मून? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, नो.
मैम, I see a new moon.
Ma'am, I see new moon.
ये कौन है जिसने न्यू मून देखा?
मैम मैंने. मैम आपने बोला नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग इज फर्स्ट पर्सन हु लैंड ऑन. नीरव ने एफ लिखा, फॉल्स लिखा उसमें.
No, this is the truth. And new moon looks big and bright. So have you seen a new moon bright?
Some is also known as Purnima.
पूर्णिमा पे फुल मून होता है. We can't see a new moon.
अमावस्या को हाफ मून होता है.
अमावस्या को मून ही नहीं होता. There is no moon. We cannot see a single phase of the moon.
मैम, अमावस्या को तो न्यू मून लगता है.
न्यू मून नहीं होता बेटा. There is no moon. Okay? When we have learnt about moon, I have told you that new moon is visible only when we seen by the telescope. By our eyes we cannot see a new moon. Okay, और चलो देख भी लेते हैं big, but it's not bright, right? So the statement is false. So write down F for the third one. Done. Fourth one, all stars are huge balls of fire. सारे स्टार है वो एकदम huge है और आग के गोले हैं. So is it true? No, it's not true. Huge हो और आग के गोले हो, no, it's not true. So write down F for this statement. We can see the moon and the stars in the sky using microscope. Microscope से we can see the celestial bodies. Is it true? No. False statement. So write down F for the last statement. Okay. Now see the exercise C. Choose the correct option. First one is, which of these is not a planet? इनमें से कौन है जो planet नहीं है? Option A Earth, B Orion, C Uranus and D Neptune. So as we all know, Earth, Uranus and Neptune are planets, right? But Orion is a constellation. So take the option B here. B1 is the right one, Orion. Very good. Second one, which of these is the constellation? What we have to do now, we have to take constellation, right? So options are the Hunter, B Kepler, C Galileo and D all of these. So Kepler and Galileo are the astronomers, right? So the constellation, the Hunter. So take the option A here. Done? Third one is, who among of the following is not Indian astronomer? इनमें से कौन है जो इंडियन एस्ट्रोनॉमर नहीं है? आर्यभट्टा, केपलर, भास्करा एंड वरहामीरा.
आर्यभट्टा.
Kepler. Aryabhatta is a Indian astronomer.
Yes, Indian astronomer is Aryabhatta.
No, he is not an Indian astronomer. ऐसा लिखा है. Bhaskara and Varahamila, three of them are Indian astronomers, right? Kepler is not. So take the option B here. Done? Chalo. Now, fourth one, which of these is not true about the moon? So, option A, there are many holes on the moon. This is true. There is no air on the moon. This is also true. It does not have light of its own. Yes, it is right. There is water on it. No. It's not right. There is no water on it. Moon के ऊपर there is no water, there is no air, there is no light of its own, right? So take the option D here and see the fifth one. Which of these is not a phase of the moon? So options are option A, new moon, option B, no moon, option C, crescent moon and option D, full moon. So which of these is not a phase of the moon? These are the phases of the moon: new moon, crescent moon, full moon. No moon. No moon यानी moon ही नहीं है, तो ये कोई phase हुआ? No. So take the option B, no moon. Okay? Very good. Now see the sixth one. Which is the largest planet? Which is the largest planet? Option A, Jupiter. Option B, Saturn. Option C, Uranus. Option D, Mercury. So let's check all the options.
Jupiter.
Yeah? Write down in chat box if you want to say anything. Okay? So yeah, Mercury is the smallest one, Jupiter is the largest one, Saturn is the lightest one, right? So Jupiter is the largest one, so take the option A, Jupiter. And turn the page, page number 134, see the seventh one. Which of these is true about the moon? इसमें से क्या है जो मून के बारे में ट्रू है? Right? Option A, it moves around the earth. Yes, this is true. Moon moves around the earth. Option B, it changes its shape. Yes, every night moon changes its shape. Option C, it has craters. Yes, there are so huge holes on it, right? So, yes, it has craters. And option D, all of these. So, yes, all these three options are true about the moon. So, take the option D, all of these here. And see the last one. What is the group of stars that make a pattern called? Stars making a pattern in a group in the sky, right? So what we called it? It is options are option A, telescope, option B, constellation, option C, astronomer, and option D, satellite. So we call it constellation, right? So take the option D here and see the exercise D, match the following. Right? Very good. See the exercise D. So, you have to match column A to column B. See, your line should be straight. If it is not, so use the scale and make the straight line, okay, to match the following. So let's see, first one is smallest planet. Who's the smallest planet? Mercury. Right, so match the smallest planet with option D, Mercury. Second one is largest planet. Who's the largest planet? Option E, Jupiter. Right, so match it. Third one, lightest planet. So it's a Saturn, right? So match the largest planet with option A. Constellation. So who is the constellation? Orion, right? So match the constellation with option B. And fifth one, astronomer. So who is the astronomer? Aryabhatta, right? Very good, very good. Aryabhatta. So match the fifth to the C. Now, exercise 2, very short answer type questions. Right, so there are two exercises. Exercise A, give one word for the following. You have to write down answer in one word only. So first one is the fixed path in which a planet moves around the sun. ऐसा कोई fixed path जहाँ पे planet है वो sun के around घूमते हैं, right? They taken rounds around the sun. They moves around the sun. पर किसके ऊपर घूमते हैं? Orbit. Very good. C. एक्सिस होती है ना, बट वो प्लेनेट की खुद की एक्सिस होती है. बट इफ प्लेनेट इज मूविंग अराउंड दी सन तो उनका पाथ होता है, राइट? देयर इज वन फिक्स्ड पाथ एंड वी कॉल्ड इट ऑर्बिट. ओके, यस. नाउ सी द सेकंड वन, an object that moves around a planet. ऐसा ऑब्जेक्ट जो प्लेनेट के अराउंड घूमता है. Planets moves around the sun, so who moves around the planet? It's a satellite, right? So write down answer in the given space, and your spelling should be correct. Done. Third one, huge holes on the surface of the moon. There are so huge holes on the surface of the moon. So what we call it? It is craters. Right, very good. So write down craters in the third one. Good. Fourth, used to look at the moon and the stars in the night sky. If you want to see moon and star in the night sky, so what we will use? We use telescope, right? So write down telescope here. Very good. Fifth one, patterns or shape of stars in the sky. In the sky.
मैम आज का होमवर्क क्या है?
I am taking your lecture, no? अभी क्लास वर्क भी खत्म नहीं हुआ है. In between you are coming and asking me for homework.
मैम
At least wait. At least wait. Fifth one, patterns or shape of stars in the sky. See, in the sky, stars, the group of stars making a shape or pattern. So what is it? उसे हम क्या बोलेंगे? Constellation. So write down the spelling so correctly over here. Good. Now in homework you have to write exercise B. Give 2 examples of the following. You have to give examples of each of these following. First one है planets. You have to write down 2 names of planets. Second one is phases of the moon. You have to write down 2 phases of the moon. Only 2. Constellation. Write down constellations name here. Astronomers of एंसेंट इंडिया. हमारे प्राचीन काल के, प्राचीन इंडिया के जो एस्ट्रोनॉमर्स है उनके नाम लिखने हैं. नॉन इंडियन एस्ट्रोनॉमर्स, आपको इंडिया के नहीं है उन वो एस्ट्रोनॉमर्स के भी नाम लिखने हैं. सो या इन होमवर्क एक्सरसाइज बी.
मैम मैम नॉन इंडियन एस्ट्रोनॉमर्स में हम वो भी लिख सकते हैं ना, नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग.
हाँ, केपलर, गैलीलियो, नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग. फिर वो कौन था जिसने टेलीस्कोप इन्वेंट करा? चलो चलो, इन्वेंटेड द हाँ, लिपर्सन. These are the non-Indian astronomers. So you can write down any of them 2 names, okay? So yeah, next in homework you have to write down exercise B in the textbook, okay? So
मैम हम लिख सकते हैं ना?
हाँ, सॉरी क्या पूछ रहे हो?
मैम हम गैलियो लिख सकते हैं?
गैलियो नहीं, इट्स गैलीलियो. यस, यू कैन राइट डाउन. मैंने बोला बेटा पहले ना, लिसन व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. मैं हर एक इंफॉर्मेशन आपको दे देती हूँ. Okay. So yeah, this is it. Our exercises of textbook. Homework to write down exercise B. Tell me now, is there any query कि मैम ये समझ नहीं आया और वो समझ नहीं आया? Is there any query regarding chapter? Is there any query? No? Okay. So, do your homework. Bye. Bye everyone. Take care. Stay healthy. Have a great day.
Bye, ma'am. See you next online class.
Oh, very good. See you next.
Ma'am, see you tomorrow.
Bye, bye, beta. Bye, bye.
Bye, bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta.